Happy birthday to
Birthday to
you.
you.
Do you?
Happy
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 birthday to
birthday
birthday
to
to
you.
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 Oh Lord.
Happy
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 birthday,
birthday,
dear
birthday,
Happy
mind.
birthday,
my
Mike.
happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday
birthday
to
to
you.
you.
Happy
Happy birthday to ya.
birthday to
Happy
you.
birthday.
Oh, I love
Oh
you.
God.
How
Oh,
old are
are
you?
Are you one?
you?
How
Are you two?
old
Mike, I
Are
are
you
love
three?
you?
your
That's
bald
right.
head. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful to me.
Oh my
Happy
goodness.
birthday.
Oh my goodness.
Happy birthday.
My
My birthday's on the
Dinar,
9th.
Dinar, what song are you singing? Because
Right?
Dinar
My
made his own. That was
friend.
a personalized birthday song, Mike.
My
That Dinar gave you.
yeah.
Yeah. I was trying to find the lyrics to the birthday song. I couldn't find any, so I
You
made
couldn't
up.
find it. I got you. I got you. I got you. Happy birthday to you.
Hey,
Man.
Happy birthday to you. That's all you're getting, though.
hey.
That's all you're getting. That's all you're
Ooh.
getting, brother.
Oh,
That's
I
all
think
you're
we need to
getting.
get Sir. We need to get Sir back together. I
Uh
guess we need
oh.
to get
Uh
Sir
oh.
back together.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey.
Yeah. Make sure. Wait. Let me see. Let me see if James in here. Make sure James don't hear that. You know he get
Oh,
mad when you
yeah,
start.
right.
Listen, Mike want us today. Mike want us today instead of blowing out the candles, he want us to light up the can-dos. Did y'all catch
The
that? Did
can
anybody
do.
catch that in the title?
Mm, mm. No
Man,
deep.
we
No
5 minutes in and my cheeks already hurt. This is gonna be
Oh
some
man,
shit.
that's well. You might as well let them keep hurting then.
Shine a light on them.
Don't and embrace the pain, Mike. Just breathe through it,
Ooh.
brother. Breathe.
Not breathe. Not breathe through it.
Yeah, okay. I was
Okay,
confused
okay,
which
Mike.
cheeks.
Mike.
I thought he had a fart. I'm
Oh,
like, what?
oh,
What?
oh.
Like, you might blow out the cat door for real.
Mike, we have the best singer of our Circles Academy over here, Debbie. So if
Is
Debbie,
she
you
in
want
there?
to sing a beautiful happy birthday, I think it would be so, so
Y'all
beautiful.
just be putting poor Debbie on the spot. Debbie be like, listen here, I
Right?
need a
Like I didn't
check
say I was gonna
after a
do
while.
that.
Do you got anything, Deb? Look at it. Here I go. You got anything, Debbie?
I don't know. Any requests? I don't know what to
Just
say.
sing happy birthday to him.
Just
Just give
happy
him a
birthday,
little piece of
Debbie. Oh
happy
my
birthday.
God.
Just a little piece your version. A little piece your version.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear mine. Happy birthday to you.
Oh damn! Not the R&B
Oh
vibrato.
yeah, man. Hey,
Woo!
hey,
Yay!
what?
Thank you, Debbie.
What is
Damn.
this light skinned Gladys Knight out here, girl?
Ow, ow. Yeah, y'all better stop gassing me up like that.
Debbie, he said light skinned.
He did say that, didn't he?
I love it. Oh, I love it. Man, we celebrate you, brother. We really
Oh.
do. Thank you, man, just for your presence. Not even for what you do yet. Just for being you and sticking to being you. You know, I got to go there. For sticking to being you. You know, so it is what it is. Folks, I just really appreciate and just real talk. Mike, close your ears. I really just appreciate actually I really appreciate just kind of being in what would be considered professional spaces or whatever with this brother, man. He you know, I don't know how to put words to. A lot of times it's almost like your heart, and some of y'all may be able to resonate with this, but I want you to think this about yourselves too, but I'm talking about Mike right now. Sometimes, you know, you run into some people and words really don't convey what your heart is trying to say. All right. And so I feel that way, you know, about a lot of the people that I share this space with on Circles. Um, and just the uniqueness that they bring to these particular spaces in regards to just our overall healing. I said earlier today in the group, Mike, Denard, you in here too. I said in a group earlier today, I said to them, I wanted to commend the people for being here and doing this work. But I said what felt more accurate was thank you. Thank you for doing it, because I'm sharing this humanity just like everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And so, Mike, you being who you are, thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you for just being who you are and contributing what you contribute to a society, because it could have went the other way.
Yeah.
It could have went the other way. So, man, just thank you. I honor you today, man. The divine, namaste. The divine in me honors and recognizes the divine in you, sir.
Man, thank you very much, Czar. It really does touch my heart for real, because like it very well could go the other way, and if my life still ain't over, so I mean I could still go left,
Yeah.
But at this point in time, I am very deeply grateful for your words and for the showing of everybody and this appreciation so far. So yeah, this is a beautiful thing. I'm really appreciating this. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Listen, y'all got y'all snacks? Did anybody read the description? I hope you got you a snack. If you ain't got one, act like you got one. I've had some cake, Mike. I got it yesterday, and I got it for today, but I ate it yesterday.
Oh, of course you did.
So I ain't gonna have no cake. All right. But I got some cookies down here. But anyway, y'all, just as always with our master classes or whatever we call these particular circles, just kind of, it is recorded. Be mindful of when there's the shares that are there. And Mike chose to kind of take this time to celebrate. We're celebrating him, but we're also celebrating you, with your can-dos. So I really hope you all are able to kind of just join in with us on this session and just really let it be a celebration. All right. Keep your what do you call it? When your hands are up, if your hands are up and want to say something, just kind of keep in mind that you got other people whose hands might be up, and also make sure you're paying attention to time. Don't wait till 3 minutes before it's over and then you want to get on and tell a story that lasts for 35 minutes. All right. I love you. All right. So but anyway, Mike, introduce us, man. Let us know what we really what your vision is for this particular session, and we can get right into it.
Yeah. So thank you very much, and thank you everybody. Let me go ahead and do my normal thing, and I wanna welcome and thank all y'all for being here. So, welcome and thank you, Neha, Leslie, Jackie, Candace, Kim, AC, Debbie, Jason, Stephanie, Catherine, Robin, Chelsea, Stacy, Brianna, Rebecca, Mondi, Denard, Mindy, Hope, Susan, Chris. Now the names are jumping around.
They do that to you.
Allison, Colette, Z, Zai, Meg, Jazzy, Cindy, Steph, Verna, Matt, Mia, and Christine. Welcome every single last one of y'all. Thank you so much for being here.
Man, you did good, brother.
I appreciate that. I mean,
You did good. You be bouncing around on me. I just stop and be like, I tell people, say your name and say Czar said, hey, welcome in.
I appreciate that, but I do this, so So over in the chat, of course, because it wouldn't be a mic room if ain't no questions up in it. But y'all get to turn the tables up on me. But I just have like a point of entry to ask me a question is for you to answer a question for yourself. So those two questions are up in that little tile that I made. What wellness wish do you have for yourself this year? Because this is all about, I'm celebrating the hell out of me, and I have a wellness wish for myself, and I'm really going to dive into it because I've been cobbling things together for this 50 wonderful year that I'm in right now, and now I get to put it into like deep practice. And then you get to ask me a silly or serious question. And so those two questions, answer those for me. You can put your questions in the chat if you don't get a chance to, or don't really wouldn't want to put your mouth to it. But I'll do my best to answer all y'all's questions and everything like that. This is a chance for you to dig up in my soul, like I was saying in a few of my circles, the way that I dig into yours with my questions. So
that's what's up.
And then outside of that, Somebody had asked me in a previous circle. A couple people asked me in previous circles, like, what can I be gifted? And for me, I just have those three things also in the tile. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, you can book a session with me, or you can support me and my work. And that's just there's a link tree link right there. Go and do that. That's if you want to or not. But this place is for questions. You all get to aim your questions at me, your curiosity is at me, and we'll see where we go from there.
Love it. I love it. And you already got one ready.
Uh-oh.
Verna.
Yeah, but I came fast this time because I might be one of the ones that you might be talking about. Anyway,
Might be, Verna, huh? Might be.
I might be. But see, here's the thing. The hands be up, right? And then it comes to the end, and there it is. So don't sleep trying to talk about me. But anyway, yeah. I wanted to ask you, and I might have asked you before, are you from the singing groups of Wales? Are you related to them?
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. Just a little peek behind the curtain. Wells is my middle name.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah,
right.
is
All
my
right.
middle name, and I have one of those. I have one of those pinky up of names. Michael Wells Stanford Jr.
Mm.
Hmm.
That right there. That's, that's
That's
beautiful. I
beautiful.
like that. I ain't gonna never forget it. Okay, Michael Wells Stanford Jr. All right, thank you.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Well, hey. What's a
Yep, she
wellness
missed the
wish that
part.
you? Uh-huh. No, she didn't. She skipped past that. What wellness wish do you have for yourself this year?
Wait a minute, say it again.
I said, what well wish do you have for yourself this year? What kind of angle of wellness do you want in your life for this year?
Oh yeah. See, Zara, he be trying to hurry up, get me out of here. Cause I might get the whole world excited, and then all of a sudden everybody be on another page. But anyway, yeah. So what I want to do this year is I would love. Let's see. I would love. Everybody probably heard this before. I would love this year to become that billionaire that I've been trying to become. I'm getting there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So
Heard.
Wales wishing me well. All right. Thank you.
Right. Yeah, thank you, Verna.
Hold on, Mike, because
Uh-huh.
Verna, let me tell you real quick. Everybody else close your ears. I know it's Mike's birthday, but let me tell you how you get to that billions real quick.
Okay,
Take a
go ahead.
seed
Oh,
and sow that to Czar, and it's sow a seed for it, lady. Sow a seed for it. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Go
you gotta love this dude. You got to love this dude. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you what. Just for that, you coming into yours, and you know good well you're gonna come all the way. You know what I'm talking about.
Receive
All right,
it. You
later.
receive it.
That's what I'm saying.
Leave it if you receive it.
All right, I see a question over in the chat as well. And Candace, you're gonna have to put in the chat also what your wellness wish for yourself is for this year. But the question is, if you could have any superpower just for a day, what would it be and why?
Good
Um,
one.
I I haven't changed this answer since I was in high school. Um, even with all the new powers that have shown up and everything like that, but I really wanted telekinesis. Telekinesis for me seemed like one of the coolest ones because it can make it seem like you can fly. It can make it seem like you're super strong. And I'm a lazy bastard, really at heart. And so, I'd really like to be able to move stuff without having to actually do stuff.
Love it. Love it. I love it. It's the honesty for me. It's the honesty for me.
All right, what we have here with Neha. Go ahead, Neha. You there, Neha?
Happy birthday, Mike. I can vouch that you definitely love to move people rather than, what did you say? I'd
Huh?
rather move stuff rather than do stuff.
Oh yeah, so rather than do stuff, yes.
I can vouch for that because I think you are the person who moved me with that one private session that we had, where I actually could. You moved me. You literally moved me out of my my space and made me listen to my heart. Like
Mm.
literally, you and I'm so thankful for that moment. It's just so beautiful. It was awesome. And my question is in line with that, that if you were to move somebody's heart and so deeply, and if that person breaks it, what would you do?
So I moved their heart and they broke like their own heart.
No, they broke your heart. Yeah.
Oh, oh, okay.
That you loved so deeply. And if somebody, you love somebody so deeply that you gave them your heart and you moved every part of it, and then they took that heart and broke it, what would you do?
I mean, I can't really answer
Your
that in terms of
first your
and
first response, I'm not talking about a long-term response. I'm talking about your first response
yeah,
when you found out that same person who you have touched so deeply and loved so deeply and moved so deeply. If you find out that person, you don't need to answer if you don't want to, but
Neha, you have to give me a chance to.
no, I'm just giving you an opportunity to even get out of it, with some other answer.
So, as I was saying, I can't really answer that in the hypothetical because I did do that, and what I did was I crumbled. I mean, I my the person I have a child with, I loved in that way, and I my heart was broken um, in that way, and I disintegrated. Like I really disintegrated, and what I end up what I ended up doing was I ended up leaving myself and going into another relationship, trying to salvage what I had left. That's what happened in this hypothetical going forward. I'm not really quite sure because I really have so much more of my heart intact and together that my heart breaks for the world right now. It breaks for the children that don't have the learning of to be a human being that we're supposed to have. So right now, what I do for the heartbreak that I have is continuing to heal mine so that I can help and heal others.
Woo.
Thank you so much, Mike. That was
Yeah.
beautiful. It's
Neha,
really
what's your well wish for yourself?
my well wish for myself is to find a guy like Mike.
Hey.
Sexy, sexy,
Hey.
sexy.
Hey.
Wow.
I didn't say I didn't say Mike. I said a guy
No, I
like
get it. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Hey, that's a good something to look for. I hear you. I hear you. Thanks, Neha. Go ahead. Verna, put your hand down because we getting confused. Go ahead, Robin.
Oh, wait! Before we get
Oh,
to
it's
Robin,
this one.
we have
Go ahead.
Chelsea in the chat. She asked one a little bit earlier. So her
Oh, yeah, I
wellness
did read
wish is
that.
to be in nature more this year, and that's a beautiful wish for yourself. And I hope you and not hope, and I will grant you that wish that you will be in nature. I would say that because I'm
Hmm.
magical like that. And am I a mountains person or a beach person? Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, see, that's a beautiful one. I am a mountains person now. When I grew up, though, so I was born in Galveston Island, Texas. Both my parents are from there, and we used to live in San Antonio, which is about 5 hours away. And we would go to the beach every summer. So I got all the beach. My family are water people and coastal people. I even moved to Seattle so I could be on the coast. I really haven't done the whole middle of the country kind of thing all that much. But now, especially as I've lived in Seattle for all that time and around all that water, I got waterlogged and I really got called to Colorado to be in the mountains. And I am definitely a mountain person. I need all the earth that I can get to ground me because I can be a very fantastical imagination-based person, and so to get myself grounded, I actually started learning from a mountain when I was in Colorado, which was a beautiful thing. So I'm a mountain person.
That's dope. Yeah. Did I miss anybody in the chat? I don't think I missed none in the
I'm
chat.
still looking. I don't think there's any more questions. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't read fast. So I
Hey, Mike, you didn't answer my well wish. I'm just waiting.
He didn't?
Wait, that well wish was for you, not for me. You already asked me a question.
You didn't bless my well wish.
Oh, you
I'm
didn't
sorry.
Oh,
grant it. Oh.
well, let me. I twinkled my nose like the teenage
I
witch.
didn't see that.
Like he wished.
Note,
Y'all
note,
messed up. Y'all messed up. You
I,
messed
I,
up.
I did
note
not
to,
see that twinkle in your eye nor the twitch in your nose because we're not a virtual. We're virtual.
Oh, yeah.
no, note
But
to
your wish is
Czar.
granted.
Note to Czar. Don't drink when people are talking because I just almost spit that pop out all over my. That was a good one. He twinkled his nose.
Mike, I still do not have that blessing.
I can't
Waiting.
stand y'all.
Oh.
I
Neha,
just
you're not
blessed you.
receiving. Yeah, she not
I'm
receiving.
saying,
Neha,
yeah, you can.
receive. Go
I
ahead, Robin.
seriously didn't hear him. I really
Because you
did
keep
not.
talking.
I, I,
I just told. This is the third time I'm telling you. Your wish is granted.
oh,
Your wish
okay.
is blessed.
Okay, thank you.
Robin, go ahead.
Mike, happy birthday.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm at the gym, but I'm gonna do something, so I have to be kind of quiet, but real quick, just for another language. Esas son las mañanitas que cantaba David. That's happy birthday. For anybody that speaks a little Spanish, that's all I know. Just wanted to get a different language in there.
Yes,
Nice.
thank you.
Nice.
You're welcome. I'm going to start with my question to you, and then I'll answer. So, what you and Czar and Denard and many people here, many of the moderators on circles have is a gift, clearly, because not anyone can do this and do it well, and do it with love, and do it with heart, and do it with soul. Clearly, you've got that. So my question: when did you know? And even if you had like sprinkles as a young boy growing up, when did you know, wow, I got something here? And then how did you get it activated? I know it's, is that a hard question? You can give me
No,
the
hey,
summary.
okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do going forward. Hey, y'all don't have to qualify these
Okay.
questions.
Okay.
Y'all don't have to put any extra stank on them or explain them to me. Everything. I'm gonna
Okay.
answer all the questions, and I'm gonna answer them to the best of my ability. You don't
Great.
have to give me outs or anything like that. I got y'all. I got y'all for
Thank
real.
you.
Um, let's see. Well, I'll draw a line. So as I told, as many of y'all know, I was a little neurodivergent boy who really
Mm-hmm.
didn't fit into social situations or school, especially. They tried to put me in remedial school. My mom fought with them to not have me go, and at that point, they had me just to keep me busy. Had me read to as a second grader, read to kindergartners, and that was like one of the first seeds that was planted for me.
How old were you?
That was second grade is 7 years old, about 7 years old.
Okay. Okay.
And so
Got it.
then fast forward to about 2012, I got this job with Community for Youth as a facilitator, facilitating adults being mentors to high school students. And so there were about 80 people in the room, 40 youth and 40 adults. And I was the lone, lone facilitator facilitating these big discussions every week. So big activities, debriefing, discussion, all kinds of different things. And in the midst of that, I did that for 4 years. In the midst of that, I was like, you know what? Not everybody can hold the attention and keep entertained and keep the depth and the authenticity with that diverse of people, with that many people, especially high school students and the adults that are mentoring them. And so at that point, that was what like started lighting me up in terms of, you know what, there is something that I can do with this, and let me go ahead and see how far I can go.
So that's where it started. But it started in your heart, though. Would you say? Would you say it started in your heart? That's the question. If that heart and soul.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Okay. You know where I'm going with that. But great answer. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate it. So my wellness gift for this year is if I say it out loud, I got to do it, right?
I mean, that's on you.
Yeah, I know. No, I do need to do it. I've said it several times, my age. It's even hard for me to say it because it just feels so bizarre, but I'm 68. I'm in I'm still working. And I think I'm in a transitional world, state, I should say, within a transitional world. And so I want to find my place. Truly, what I was just talking to you about with spirit, heart, and soul. I really want to figure out where I fit in all of this right now. And that's including my children, my grown children. Yeah, and how I fit in all of it. I don't think whatever 68 is supposed to be. It's just so bizarre to me because it's like 2 years from 70. It's just too weird, right? So that's what I'm trying to focus on and really deep dive and be quiet, which is hard for me, and figure out what that feels like and looks like.
Nice.
And I guess that's authenticity too, right? Finding my own agency right now at this stage, because there's all kinds of things coming at you right now, including the big 68. So I think that's what I want. Thank you.
Okay. And may
Have
you
a
be
great
blessed
day.
with that this year.
Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome. Let me go ahead and answer Denard's question. So he has on his wellness journey to be more present as a husband and emotionally curious as a father. I love that. The question is, what was your favorite non-carbonated drink when you were a child? When was the last time you enjoyed it as an adult? What were you up to while sipping it? Non-carbonated, I would say orange juice. Orange juice is my favorite. The last time that I had it was this morning. And what was I up to while sipping it? I was playing a game and watching YouTube at the same time. So I was doing like 3 different vices. I was in devices and I was into the sugar, which is all stuff that I'm picking up the mantle to try to fast from come tomorrow. So I appreciate that question, Denard.
Yeah. Is it Forrest now?
I believe so.
Yeah, I was looking through the chat. I don't see none in there yet. Oh, there's one in there. But go ahead, Forrest, and then we'll come back to that.
Hello. Is today question day?
Yeah. Forrest, you ain't been listening?
Yeah, I have. I have been listening. Listening's hard for me, but I'm trying to listen.
Okay. So you get to ask Mike a question. Any question?
Okay.
Any
Well,
question
Mike.
that you want to ask Mike? Wait. You get to ask Mike a question, but you also have to tell what is your well wish for yourself.
Okay.
In whatever order you want to do.
My well wish for myself is that because I had to call the police because I lost my wallet. I don't know when I was driving, so my wish is that my wallet will show up. And I also wanted to wish Mike a happy birthday. My birthday's this Sunday.
Yay!
So I'm a Pisces too.
Yay!
And then a question. Any kind of question?
Go ahead.
Okay. I don't know if you know about yin and yang. I've been studying that, and I was wondering, do you know anything about the Chinese horoscopes?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm the pig.
Uh-huh.
So, and I know pigs kind of have a temper sometimes, but they're all. I didn't know if you know anything about the pig sign.
Is that I don't know. I don't. I'm a wood tiger, so I don't go into the other ones.
You're the tiger.
Yes. So
Okay.
yeah, my kind eats your kind.
Oh,
With orange juice for breakfast.
okay. Okay. All right. That was my
Thank-
question.
Okay, thank you,
Thanks,
Forrest.
thanks,
Okay.
Forrest.
Are you a yang or are you a yin?
Yes,
You're a yang?
both.
Yes to both.
Oh, you don't know.
No, he's
Okay.
both.
No, you can only be a yin or a yang if you're on your Chinese horoscope.
Mm,
So,
okay.
okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I love y'all. There's a question in the chat, Mike. Is Meg?
Oh, is it Meg? Let's see. Oh, okay. Here we go. Question for you. What is your side B? Recording artists used to choose their audience's most popular songs for side A, but side B was a place of songs that the world something more themselves, regardless of how popular the songs were. Your side A, that we all know, amazing mental health provider and community story facilitator. What's your side B that makes you you that you wish we knew? Oh, Meg, come with it, Meg. Okay. Oh, my side B. Oh man.
I ain't no killer, but don't push me. No, oh, that ain't it.
I mean,
Amen, amen.
wow. Um, you know, I feel like my side B is that I am, and it's been one of those things that's been far away from me, so it was really difficult for me to find. But I'm extremely more sensitive than me growing up as a tall man um, would imply. Like it that does feed into my side A, but I'm a crier. I'm a scared little boy. I I really want to just hermit up and be away from the world and society. I just want to do my shit like with my partner and those that I care about off in the mountains somewhere, and nobody can ever find me. Like that. That's my B side. It's just like I am the world scares the shit out of me, and I wish it didn't. That's
Amen.
that's kind of like where I'm at with that. It doesn't have necessarily a title to it, but that's what I feel.
Oh, I resonate with that deeply, brother. That's good. Did she share her well wish for herself? I don't know. But in the meantime, Meg, put that in the chat if you can. Your well wish for yourself. That was a man, Mike. Woo! Mondi. Wow.
Hello, happy birthday, Mike.
Thank you, Mondi.
My question to you is: you help us heal so much. What is your top tool for healing in your daily life? What's the number one thing you go to every day to decompress and release and heal?
Slow down, stretch out, feel through. I tell it to everybody. I think the thing that makes what I do, I feel like resonate and land so much for others is that it's not a theoretical thing. It's something that I literally had came across for myself that that um, that I have done, and I know that it works for me, and especially for people that have a similar. I mean, even just kind of thinking about neurodivergence. Like I've worked with so many um, uh, differently abled folks, and there's a deep resonance, like a immediate resonance that I have with folks. And so, like if I'm finding stuff out for myself, I share that, and all of a sudden something lights up in folks. And so slowing down, that is the biggest one, mostly because this society that I grew up in is like produce as fast as you can, don't rest and keep going. And slowing down is antithetical to that and punished. And so slowing down is the biggest one for me.
Nice. My wish for myself is this year to just have a lot of laughter, and I want to dance my ass off this year.
Yes. Thank you for the question, Mondi. And yes, I want that for you and everybody.
Yes.
Dance y'all asses off. Make them things fall the hell off.
Heck yeah. Thank you. Happy birthday.
Thank
Love
you.
it. Love it. Meg's well wish. She says, my wellness wish for myself this year is to enjoy more moments in the actual moment. Happy birthday, Mike.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for that. And may you be blessed with that this year.
Allison.
Happy birthday, Mike.
Thank you, Allison.
Oh, man, this is kind of a good way to end the day. Kind of decompress here.
Go ahead.
Yeah. My wellness wish would probably be to start turning my pain into purpose in order to set an example for my kids for the future. That is my biggest thing. Slowly getting maybe an education of some type. Don't know yet, but I'm gonna take it slow. Play it day by day. But
Yeah.
and my question to you would be, what's one piece of advice you'd give somebody that is going into
That is going into, I missed that last part.
say going into wanting to turn their pain into purpose, maybe going back to get an education.
Going back into education?
Yes.
Ooh. So I took a non-traditional path in my education. I did a whole lot of trainings and workshops that, through the places that I worked at. And that's what I would say is that like the more traditional institutions of education I feel like my experience of them has been very siloed away from the experience of life. And so the more that uh, you can get into the non-traditional workshops, trainings, other people's not necessarily master classes, but series and immersive experiential things. For me, are the best education because then you and where you can't hide when it comes to experiential things. And so the information and the teaching and the learning gets in deeper, and you get to actually see how it works and then be able to adjust it for yourself without it being some kind of thing that's a knowledge base that's handed to you that then you have to filter down in, but you don't necessarily know how it works or how it jives with your system. So experiential education is like for me number one when it comes to that.
That was way more than I was hoping for. Thank you. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Allison.
Yeah. Let me get Sherry from the chat. She says, Mike, my question for Mike, when you were little, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Ooh, I wanted to be a computer engineer. When
so you wanted to go to DeVry, huh? No, I'm just waiting.
Man, DeVry gonna come up. They gonna sue us.
You know it's gonna come.
No, but yeah, when I was in school, we ended up getting a home computer, a Tandy 1000, and I used to play with that thing all the time. I made all kinds of music with the music app that they had on there, or the music program that they had on there. I played so many different kinds of games, and I was just really fascinated with how computers worked. And I even got to go to a young authors conference that actually had a computer base to it, a computer science conference when I was in 8th grade, and I even got to make the welcome banner with a program. I'm programming in C, and I made the program with a little face, and it said "Welcome Parents" when they did the parents came in for the finale and all that stuff. And I thought I was going down the path of computer engineer, And then I got into school, like I was talking about, the traditional institution of school to go for it. And it was like, dude, I'm done with school. I had 12 years of this stuff, and this ain't it. So I veered off, and it was like it was either going to be computers or people. And the computers was like, ooh, that seems very lonely and very cold. So I'm gonna go this way.
Mm. Hmm. Wow. Nice. Nice. Sherry, you didn't give us your well wish for yourself, but go ahead, Danielle.
Hey, Mike, happy freaking birthday, man.
Thank you, Danielle.
Semi-centennial plus one. I think I was here last year for your birthday too.
Yes.
I remember that. So glad I can celebrate for another year. I feel like I should buy you something. Um, but yeah, my question for you is what is your greatest accomplishment from last year to this year?
Greatest accomplishment from last year to this year.
Or the thing you're most proud of?
I think working one-on-one with folks on a consistent basis. I did have, things here and there, but to trust myself, my partner said this from the very beginning of us knowing each other. Your presence is enough, and it finally sunk in like the year before. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put myself out here and really believe that this is a valuable thing that I can offer folks. And that I've been doing it, and folks have been continuously coming back, really um, not validated but confirmed that for me. So I'm really proud of that, and that's gotten me to really start thinking about what kind of reach that I can have, even without it being a one-on-one. Because I am more of a group guy, and so even in my one-on-ones, I try to think of it like I'm facilitating a group, like a mental, physical, like a whole ecosystem of a person. But I'm really proud that I'm able to do that and not feel like an imposter, or that I'm leaving people wanting or short of something.
Stepping into your comfort zone and stepping into your power is what I heard.
Yeah,
Or stepping
yeah.
out of your comfort zone and stepping into your power.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
owning the gift that I have. Yeah.
Well, thank you. My well wishes for myself and for you. Same as last year. Let's fuck around and find out.
Yeah. That one's gonna be granted.
I love that. I love that. Oh, I love that one. I love that one. We got in the chat. That's good. Thanks, Danielle. Mia says in the chat, she says, my wellness wish for this year is peace to my mind and soul so I can be productive and do things that brings me life and joy. And then she says, my question for Mike is, what brought you to Circles and what legacy you want to leave behind?
Ooh. I'll start with the legacy I want to leave behind. That tending to my sense of self circle is like my legacy. Like that is again, all of those except for the brain dance itself. And even the way that I do brain dance is different than I was taught it. It just has my little stank put on it. But that's all stuff that I do, that I've done for myself to deepen into and ground and refine myself. That's the legacy I want to leave behind, is that is a staple, a necessary staple for Circles going forward. Um, what brought me to Circles was LinkedIn. I'm a gig worker. It's hard for me in my particular way of being to be in a traditional 9 to 5 or a traditional workplace, and so I
Amen.
was looking for gigs. I found this came up. I interviewed for it with Tracy as the facilitator with like 4 other people in the circle, and my naturalness just came through, And I got in, and they shouldn't have never let me in the door because I done kicked it in, and I changed all the titles of my circles and all kinds of things. So I needed to make it me. I needed to make it me, and so that's
Yeah.
also, it's that tending to sense of self room, and every facilitator gets to be exactly who they are,
Yes.
and bring people into the kind of genius that they have.
Man. Yes. All right, Debbie, it's on you.
All right. Well, happy birthday again.
Thank you, Debbie.
Um,
With your song self.
okay. Dag, I hate to have to be the one to do this. I think that you have received great questions, but they haven't been deep enough. And so I just want to know, do you wax or shave your head?
That's a
Go
valid
deep,
question.
Debbie.
That's valid. That's valid.
That is skin
Shave.
deep.
That is
Right, right,
deep, skin deep. Come on.
I have never heard of waxing your head. That scares
Really?
me. I don't know if I could do it because I'd be scared. I'd be snatching off a piece of my scalp. So I just shave. Shave is where I go.
That was good, Debbie.
All
That
the
was
good
good.
fun. All the good fun. Oh man. Okay, I'm glad you answered it. Good sport, good sport. And
Of
my
course.
well wish, my well wish. So right now I'm definitely in a quest to get closer to God and get
Mm.
connected. Um, it's been a while, and I've been ignoring my call, and I think enough is enough, right? And
Hmm.
I haven't been committed to a church, so I'm definitely in search of one. So I'm hoping to do that, and yeah, get it
Okay.
together.
Get it together.
Yes.
Get it together. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
May you
Thank
have that for real.
thank you.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Debbie. AC says in the chat, Mike, what lesson did the biggest cockroach in your life teach you?
For those of y'all that don't know, I have a mouth on me, and I be hearing these stories about these trash ass men that be and what they be doing to y'all. And so I was feeling some kind of way one day, and I called somebody's partner a cockroach, and it stuck. And so let's see. Ooh. You know what? I feel like each one of the cockroaches in my life has really been a um, an exercise and a practice in sacrificing myself for them. And so the biggest teaching has been that uh, I'm I'm important, that I matter, and not only like in the general sense, but there's a uniqueness that all of us have, but especially about me, that I have been resistant to owning. I've been resistant to owning this particular kind of gift and sensitivity that I have. Haven't been taught it, haven't been pointed to it. People experience it, but I haven't necessarily been able to just open myself up to it. And that has been like the biggest gift that these cockroaches have done is like really spin me around in a whole bunch of different directions. And now my mind is landing on one particular one that really had me, um, my head spun around. And it took me a while to get her words out of my head. Um, but once I was able to, it really did open me up to, oh shit, okay, this is why the cockroaches do what they do, because this cannot be controlled by them. and they want to control it really bad. And if they can control me, then they can control it. And fuck all that. So that's the gift that they've given me.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. She didn't give us her well wish. AC, you didn't give us your well wish for yourself. Acadia?
Hey, Mike, I thought I missed wishing you, so I'm very happy I'm here. And I wrote you a big, long birthday wish that I'll very quickly read out. Um, Basically, first of all, even before reading out, I want to wish you from the bottom of my heart a very happy birthday. And what I wrote to you was, you've revealed the mind body connection to me in a way that was real and timely. For that, I'm always grateful to you. I just want you to know that. And my wish for myself is I begin to trust in myself more. I realize my self worth, align with it, and be relationally wise. I'm not saying all that because Zara's in the room. I really believe I need to do that. Um, and the question I have for you, Mike, is very much in alignment with what I'm grateful to you for, which is the mind body connection. I want to ask, I'm very curious, how did you get into it? Because when you take those Saturday, Sunday rooms, I don't know even, and I've been in meditation for a very long time. I've done a lot of Tibetan Buddhist Vipassana, all kinds of meditation, and I have not heard an instruction that is that deep. And I know you've married to that concept. I can feel it, I can sense it. And the way you lead us through those sessions, for me, it's very powerful. So I just was curious, how did you get into that? What made you get into that mind body connection the way you talk about it?
Yeah. Whew. So it's a cobbled together story. The ramp up of it was about 2017, 2018. Um, there was a workshop that I took. It was called the Ecology of Power and Privilege. So it was like your basic power and privilege workshop that talked about different intersections and different identities that we hold, you know, race, gender, class, religion, country of origin, etc. And but they put nature in it as like the bottom of the bottom rung, the most bottom rung. We talk about all these different things in terms of people, but nature really does get all the consequence and brunt put on it. And 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 when taking that, they did a whole lot of, like, you know, we did discussion and in a place, and then they invited us to go outside and experience the nature that was around. And in as I was walking around in that, I was having this really big draw toward trees, and I was having the most profound connection with trees, and especially stumps. I would go up to the stump, I would touch the stump, and I would start crying. I could feel the I could feel like the event that happened that wounded it, and all of these things. And so that like really opened me up in a way that I hadn't been opened up by a person before. And from there, it just things started coming up for me. And then I created this thing. This was like also when DEI really started like taking hold and starting to become a thing. And I was trying to figure out how we could have diversity, equity, inclusion discussions without it being another person, because so many different triggers can happen in those kinds of discussions. And so when I turned in, I was like, oh yeah, we are a whole ecosystem inside. We have a mental self and a physical self and an emotional self and a relational self and all these different things. And so I started this thing called internal equity, and having this and with a basic thing of trying to facilitate an inner conversation among that ecosystem. And so that was like that was a layer, a deeper layer in, and then everything else that I had learned from 20 years back until now started becoming a part of it, and started cobbling together like an artist, started cobbling together this thing for myself that was finding me and allowing me to support other people in finding themselves.
That's
Wow.
fantastic. Thank you. I might have to ask you this
Mhm.
again because you said so many amazing layered things, all of which are very interesting to me. So thank you so much.
Mhm.
Thank you, Acadia. I appreciate
Wow.
the question, and I hope that you get your wish too. Like for real. That's the thing that I really like. I am a person that is in and of service, and I really do real like for me to have all the abundance in the world doesn't stop me from being able to from wanting to serve.
Mhm.
I am just a
Mhm.
server, and so I want to give folks themselves the way that I was able to get myself back, and that's just that's what I
Mhm.
want for all of us, and I want for y'all, which is why I do what it is I do.
Love it.
And I don't want to forget the little joys. And one of them was to come and wish you. So happy I did that.
Mhm.
Thank you. I'm glad that you did.
Yeah. James?
Hey, happy birthday, Mike. Happy birthday, young man.
Thank you,
Uh,
James.
the I had to do it for the group because we all in here. So, happy birthday. Secondly,
Oh Lord, oh Lord.
um, I was gonna say my question to you is, if you could have a conversation with your younger self on this birthday, what wisdom would you share about your how your philosophy on life has evolved? And looking back, what are the moments that you have defined that have defined your existence, the ones that shape you, change you, and made life feel the most deeply meaningful?
Ooh wee,
That's that
ooh
doctorate
wee.
question.
I'm saying though. um, the thing that the what I would say to my younger self really has to do with because I was a very imaginative. My mind was so wide and deep at the time, and over the course of like going from early early teens to mid 30s, it was just like this continuous whittling down of that enormity, that enormous curiosity and imagination and energy that I had. um, and what I would say is all the things that you believe and know and think and feel are real. That's the thing that, like, when I think back about it, like I have tears that are welling up in my heart about it. Um, are the things that I lost along the way because it seemed like everybody around me was like didn't have it, and so it was like it was wrong for me to have it. And I was punished for having it in a lot of ways. And I was excluded from things in a lot of ways because of it. And so that whittling and contorting and getting myself to fit into this human norm, or at least this norm of what they were presenting as a human, was this is this very sad thing to recall. And so I would name that to my younger self is all those things are true, and try to do everything that you can to fight to keep that shit. And I did, but it was something that I locked away and I had to go and find, which is a very difficult process for me. Um,
Mhm.
the rest of it, I would love for you to put into a if you could put that over in the chat and I can screenshot it because I want to be able to I want to be able to answer it too in a way that I consider it deeply, and I'll make an audio about it and put it in one of my group chats so that you can see it. Um, see it later. Hell, I might even put it on YouTube. Hell.
Yeah. Yeah. You got a well wish for
Well,
yourself, James?
um, Mike, I just put it in there, and
Well, thank you.
that question can go for everybody too. But my well wish for Mike is,
Yourself.
No, for
well,
yourself, bro.
yeah, for myself, is for Mike to continue being Mike, because we appreciate
Okay.
we appreciate all of y'all and everything that y'all do, you know. Um, so my well wish is for y'all to continue staying y'all and y'all being you,
Mm.
and continue growing, continue looking younger, because boys to men we are younger, even though we're growing. So that's my well wish for y'all.
I
Let me
appreciate that,
translate.
James.
Let me translate. That did mean he don't want us to kick him out the group. All right, so
Please,
go ahead.
please, please. 'Cause I'm like,
Go ahead.
I got lost when he talking about we growing, but we boys. Man, I'm like
And
fake David
I figured out
Ruffin.
a way. I figured out a way to be able to bring James into the fold, right? So we're Sir, SIR, the sensational, inspirational, relational, and James can be the E, so we can be sire.
Sire.
Ooh.
Come on
Oh,
now.
we just gonna skip past Denard telling me I'm the fake.
We
he
heard it.
said he said I'm the
Oh,
fake David Ruffin. What you talking about,
go,
Otis?
go ahead. Go ahead, Kelly, and then James. I mean, then Jason. My bad.
Happy
Kelly, go
birthday,
ahead.
Mike. Happy birthday, Mike. How are you?
Thank you, Kelly. I am Wells. That's how I am.
Awesome. Um, I really liked James's well wish that you guys just keep being you because it's serving us and growing us tremendously. There's so much repair and reconnecting happening. Um, and it's so powerful. The group is so powerful. So I second that, James. Um, and I wanted to ask you, Mike, first of all, you said you were afraid of the world. Can you be more specific?
No, it's the thing with like when I my slow down, stretch out, feel through is like totally in response to well actually no, actually I can be a little bit more specific. So I have a distinction that I even that I grabbed really young where it's like I make a distinction between the earth and the world. The earth is like the nature and this thing that this ball that is sentient and has life on it and everything like that. The world is the thing that us humans have put on top of it. And it involves like the capitalism and it involves the domination and it involves all these other fucking things. And so the world is fast, it's too fucking fast, and it's too damn tight and contracted, and it's so fucking numb. And that is what I'm scared of. I am terrified of that because that is a almost like a suppression and a cut off of connection and relation that that care and sharing and thriving happens in. And when it's all cut off, then it's death and destruction that just gets to run rampant. And so that's what I'm scared of.
Okay, you explained that so well. You really clarified for me. Um, I know exactly what you're saying. And the, yes, the expansion and the growth and the learning and the connection and the innate joy and the health and the abundance and the sharing and the community and all of that. Um, okay, but my real question was um, do you mind sharing what your relationship is with, like practically, with the thing that breathes you?
With the thing that breathes me.
Whatever you believe in, that's breathing you,
Ah,
that's beating your heart, that
my relation to it.
if you have a relationship with it, do you speak to it? Do you talk to it? Do you share with it? Does it know you? Do you have a relationship with it?
Yeah, I have a playful conversational relationship to that. And what I'm guessing what you're talking about is like whatever people call, God, universe, etc.
Yeah.
That kind of
Well,
thing.
whatever if
Yeah.
that's what you believe in, like, do you believe in that greater being that beats the earth and,
It's hard for me
grows?
to it's hard for me to even categorize it as belief. It is just something that is for me, and I know that I have an internal, whether it's a verbal or a nonverbal conversation with whatever force that is, because I am it also.
Okay. Okay. But you do speak to it.
Yes.
Okay. Do you ever laugh with it?
Yes. Playful
Okay.
conversational.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Happy birthday. So happy you're born. Bye.
What's
Thank
your
you,
well wish,
Kelly.
Kelly?
She did. She said that it was
Oh,
her
she gave hers.
condolences.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That was beautifully crafted. Just want to throw that in there. The question and the response, just beautiful. Just loved it. Go ahead, Jason, and then we'll get ready to close out.
All right. Happy birthday, Mike.
Thank you, Jason.
All right, man. Hey, I don't know if anyone's ever told you, but you got the quiet storm voice here on Circles. I feel like at any moment you could be like, this next song goes out to the roaches.
We've been told.
but to be like such a good healer that you are, like I know you had to overcome a lot of things to be where you are today. What would you say is like the hardest thing you had to overcome to be the person that you are today? And for me, I'll say my well wish is I'll say do more golfing with my kids and find my true north.
Yeah. Yeah. May you have that wish for real. Yes. And that actually taps into the deepest heartbreak that I had is having, oh my goodness gracious, let me slow down for this one. So the person that I had my child with, deeply traumatized, and in the end of our relationship, she categorized me in a certain way, and took my child away from me and tried to get me committed and get me jailed and try to keep me away from them for a really long time. And um, by the grace of the CPS system, by the grace of certain judges, by the grace of even the police, which I also am scared of, uh, seeing me and my heart for who I am and what it is, we're like, oh, yo, you have to be careful because this person knows what they're doing and what they're trying to do to you. And it doesn't seem right from my angle, but I just have to do the things that I have to do. And so that deep pain of I can still hear my child being like 1 year old and me turning my child over to her and the guttural wail that they had, um, having to leave me. It was fuck. That one is still a painful one to tap into. And from there, and in that 2 to 3 years of that battle, and the terror that came with it, and the deep pain that came with it, I wouldn't have known how deeply powerful I was if I didn't go through that. I'm sad and it sucks that I had to discover that, but yeah, that was my deepest heartbreak and pain and wound, that actually plugged into so much of my original wounding from my family that that then got me to be the wounded healer that I am.
Wow.
Damn, sorry if I brought the party down.
Oh, nah. Don't
That
even
brings the
apologize
party.
for that. I said serious or silly, and I was here for all of it. It's like we as facilitators, we get to be just kind of guides on the side, and some of us
Mm-hmm.
actually lead in the middle. But I wanted it to be where I got the curiosity um, in my direction, and I'm here for all of it. So I appreciate
Mm-hmm.
it.
Yeah. And real talk, the way, when we hear some of these things, it don't bring the party down. It brings it up. When you hear that resilience, when you hear that, hey, I still have a heart through this, because listen, again, these things you all can go another way, where we can go through these challenges like this, and it can cause you to become a hard son of a,
Yeah.
and so to still have a heart, to still have your sense of self, to still have, to be able to have compassion and care and all those other things in it, It brings the party up. Sometimes the story sounds sad, but there's still victory in it because you're still here. And that should be celebrated. This is why we're here today, celebrating Mike, celebrating who you are as a being, who you are as a person. We've gone through the things that we've gone through in our life, but guess what, folks? You're here. You're still here.
Yeah.
Mike said, I didn't know, I wouldn't have even known the strength that was in me. You know, and it's not glorifying the issue, but it's looking at that despite the issue, all of this strength within me, all of this grace within me, all of this breath within me to help me navigate through it all. So, man.
Yeah. And now Mike has a loving, caring partner that he adores and that adores him.
Mm-hmm. And it's because he didn't shut his heart down.
Yeah.
He didn't close. Our heartbreaks don't have to close our hearts up, but we got to do our due diligence to keep gardening it, even though things come to try to separate us from ourselves. But we do our due, and that's what all of you all are doing here. You're gardening your hearts, and we're just walking alongside you as you do it. Such a beautiful thing. Man. Real quick, Neha, go ahead and then we let Mike
Hey,
close us
Mike. Thank you, Zara and Denard, for this beautiful party. And thank you, Mike, for showing us your authentic self and leading by example. And I am very grateful for you. And as a gift, I promise you to live my authentic self and always remember your birthday party. Thank you.
Thank you.
So beautiful. So beautiful. Man, any final words, Mike? Man.
Yeah, I really do. Like I said in the very beginning, this party, as it were, is definitely about celebrating me. And as I said, I'm a server. I'm in service. I want this to be an opportunity, a permission, or whatever resonance that is necessary for you to celebrate yourself in the same way. I talk about so much in my circles that all of the tiny things, the things that you might think are insignificant, that you want to be proud about, but you hear yourself saying you shouldn't be because it's so small. Those small things equal big things. And to celebrate reclaiming yourself, celebrate getting parts of yourself back, celebrate remembering beautiful things about yourself that then you can integrate and embody again. Like that is what this is for you to also celebrate the fuck out of yourself too.
Man, this is absolutely invaluable. Mike, how'd you come up with it? You know what? I appreciate knowing you, brother. I mean that too, man. I can't. You and that Denard, is he here? I don't want him to hear it though. You know, I really genuinely appreciate y'all, man. Thank you, Mike. Y'all show Mike. Yeah, you know somebody had to do it now. Y'all light up the screen real quick. Mike, just check out the screen, bro. I just want you to take all of this in. Just take it all in. Y'all just light up the screen. Love on our brother. And you know, he breathes into y'all. So y'all go ahead and breathe into him. You know, with just that love, with that light, that well wish. Yeah. Love it. Love it. Love it. Well, folks, it's been another fine day on Circles. In one of my master classes, not Denard's master class in this. No, I'm just playing. I'm just joking. But anyway, Mike, we appreciate you so much, man. There's, again, like I said in the beginning, really words can't convey what our hearts would want to say, but it's breathed between us. It's lived between us. And I hope we all can kind of tap into that space and tap into that life and use that, you all, to kind of move you forward, to push you forward in your life. Celebrate yourselves. Celebrate who you are. We know you got some tough things going on, but you also got some resilience in you. You got some strength in you. You got some breath in you that's coming from a source that never dies. So keep breathing in that. All right. Thank y'all once again, Mike. Thanks for this. This was really good, dude. Like I'm telling you, like this was phenomenal. I hope nobody missed the I hope you all were able to extract, y'all know I say the wisdoms. I hope you were able to extract the wisdom from this session that you can carry forward with you in your life. In the meantime, in between time, hold on to your most authentic self. And you ain't got to go home, but you got to get up out of here. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all later. Mike, enjoy the rest of your day, bro. And peace, love, resilience, and I am love for you, sir. All right.
Thank you
I will
so
holler
much.
at y'all later. Oh, for sure, for sure. Holler at y'all later. Peace, everybody.
Yeah, y'all
This
take
is
care of
beautiful.
yourselves.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. This was great.
I'm glad. Thank you.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't leaving. I ain't going no
I
damn.
was trying to let the
Hey,
room close out
you ain't
naturally.
gonna make me go nowhere. I ain't
Man,
going
no.
nowhere. But I
You
got the
hang up.
kids in the back. But I ain't
No,
going.
no,
You
you hang
can't
up.
move my feet, boy. I got my feet on the pedal in my car, boy. I'm spitting all on the screen, talking,
Where's
and,
the mute button?
and my breath
Where's
hot. And my
We
breath
are
hot.
family.
And
where's the
my breath
mute
hot,
button?
boy.
I
My
got
baby,
a
hey, I'm gonna tell you how hot
family.
my breath is. My wife tried to get your hand off
We
me, OG.
are
I'm gonna tell them
family.
how bad my breath
I
is.
got my
My little
sisters with
baby came
me.
out the house and he told me,
And
"Mommy,
we
Daddy breath
are
smell like doo doo."
family.
Well,
Oh no.
I said, it's your diaper. It's your diaper. You're not gonna make me move out of here today, boy. I ain't leaving to go nowhere, boy. As long as Mike, I see Mike, I ain't going. You can make me move. Touch me.
Where's the
All
mute
right.
button? Where's the
All
mute? I
right.
can't
I'm
even
done.
find
I'm done.
it. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Y'all get on out of here. You too, Denard. All right. Peace, folks. Happy birthday, Mike.
Thanks, man.
These people is crazy. I love it. Oh.